What an unbelievably accurate comment this is. This has got to be the most common, like, you know, bane in a 6-liter mechanics list of stuff. Just constantly folks not understanding that you know, torque specs matter. I would contend, though, it's not so much that folks are using a 3/8 inch ratchet, although I'm sure they are. I mean, 100% yes, right? And by the way, if you haven't tried out Milwaukee's M12 ratchet, what are you doing? That's an awesome freaking tool. That's the reason that God loves you and wants you to be freaking happy. But at any rate, what I would tell you is that it's less about over torquing, although that's certainly a thing, and more about the fact that your aluminum threads are just dirty, right? So, you know, my other video about this, I talked about the Harbor Freight's little metric tap set. So I threw a picture of it up here. You can get the part number right at the top there, and you can go get that set. It's freaking awesome. And so you go ahead, and there's a product you can buy on Amazon called Tap Magic. Oh my goodness, Tap Magic. Where have you been all my life? Tap Magic is an incredibly good product. But at any rate, you're just chasing threads, not so important, but just, you know, when you're creating new threads, then oh my God, yeah. But regardless, torque specs are not optional, fellas. So step 1, take the valve covers off. Step 2, go ahead and chase those threads and clean them up. And by the way, on the top side of that rocker box, you know, put yourself a rag up in there on the, you know, inside there, so that the shavings and stuff don't fall in to the motor. That's all bad for you. So go ahead and put, you know, shove a rag down up in there on the top side, chase those threads, and just a little bit in, a little bit out, clean the threads, do it again until they're totally clean and beautiful, and you will be astounded by how much crap is in there. You're like, oh, my threads aren't dirty. Yeah, they are. So go ahead and take care of that. And use an inch-pound torque wrench. Don't be using your 0 to 150 foot-pound torque wrench and say, well, you know, so many inch-pounds, you know, divided by 12. Yeah, torque wrenches are most accurate in the middle of their range. So you get an inch-pound torque wrench that's good to like 150, 160 foot-pounds, or inch-pounds rather. And that's the tool that you want to use for this job to verify that it's all set to go. But, you know, the torque spec is not much. It doesn't take much. Just snug and you're done. And it's just a rubber gasket. It's not rocket science. And, you know, I know that Ford says you can reuse the gaskets, and if your gaskets have been replaced, you know, relatively recently, by all means, save your money. But if this is the first time you're going up in there, man, you know, get new gaskets. Do you like leaks? I mean, that's the other thing. I think some people say, well, you know, it's leaking, let me go ahead and snug it down a little more. That's not what you want to do either. So, excellent comment. So appreciate you. Incredibly observant. Obviously, it's not your first rodeo, and I just really appreciate you. So, FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together.